Hi Year 4s, it's Mrs. Poles here, and today we're going to be doing some division using the bus stop method. Okay, so we've got our first calculation, which is 55 divided by 5. Now I know some of you might know the answer already, but we're going to use the bus stop and firstly start by drawing our bus stop. Okay, so as we can see, it looks a bit like a bus stop, and the first number we're going to put inside the bus stop is our number that we're dividing, which is 55. Okay. And the number that we're dividing by goes on the outside of the bus stop, right here. So that's what our calculation should look like. So now we've got how many, we're now going to use the 5 to see how many times it goes into these numbers here. So 5 into 5 goes once. Okay, so we're going to put a 1 up there. Now we move on to the next column. How many 5s are in 5? Brilliant, once. So that is going to now give us 11, which is the answer to our calculation that we write up here. So we have 55 divided by 5 equals 11. And I know a lot of you already knew that answer, but this is a good way to work out, especially when we get to tricky ones. A bit like our next one, 68 divided by 3. Okay, so we'll use our bus stop again. We'll draw our bus stop. And then we're going to put the number we're dividing into the bus stop, 68. And then the number that we're dividing it by will go on the outside, the number 3. So now we're going to see how many 3s are in 6. Now I know you're all shouting at me, it's twice Mrs. Poles, there's 2 3s in 6. So we're going to pop that at the top above the number 6. Now this one's a bit more trickier. How many 3s are in 8? Now, if 2 3s are 6, then 3 times 3 is 9. 9 is too many, so we can only go 2 times that 3 goes into 6, into 8. But, as we know, that makes 6, and we've got 2 left over. So we do something here where we use a little r for remainder, because this 2 is remaining after we've done our calculation. It is the remainder, and there's a remainder of 2. So we now know that 68 divided by 3 is 22, remainder 2. Okay, brilliant. Now we'll go on to our next one. Okay, wow, a 3-digit number. Okay, so we've got 725 divided by 4. So I'm going to draw my bus stop again. And I'm going to put which number inside the bus stop? Yep, you've got it right. The 725, the number we want to divide inside the bus stop. And outside the bus stop is our number 4, the number we're dividing by. So this time we're yet again going to see how many 4s are in 7. Okay, so we've got 4s into 7 goes once, but we have some left over again. And this time we have 3 left over, but we don't put it up the top because we haven't finished with all our numbers. So we now move that into the next column. And so we can now group that together, and that's 32. So how many 4s are in 32? Okay. So I'm now looking at everybody, and how many 4s are in 32? Yep, sure enough, there is 8 4s in 32. Okay. So we've got 8 lots of 4 in 32, okay? So now how many 4s are in 5? You're right, there's only 1, but we have something left over again. So we have to use our little r to do remainder, and it's a remainder of 1 this time. So our answer to 725 divided by 4 is 181 with a remainder of 1. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. So we've now got our final calculation, which I know you guys might want to pause and have a go at this yourself, but I'm going to carry on and I'm going to draw my bus stop. And inside I'm going to put the number that we're dividing, 975, and then the number we're dividing by outside, okay? Now, yet again, we take each number as we go, each one across in the columns. 7 into 9 goes once, and we've got 2 left over, but we don't write the R in yet. We're going to move it into the next column. So we're going to put a 2 in there, and that number there becomes 27. So how many 7s in 27? Well, I can count my 7 times table, and I know some of you guys can as well. So we've got 7, 14, 21. So I know there are 3 7s in 21. If I had another 7, I've gone over the 27. So I'm going to put the 3 up here, but I've got 6 left over, which is why I couldn't put another 7 in. And I'm going to put a 6 right here, okay? So here's a bit trickier. We now need to do our 7 times table a bit further. So I know that 7 5s are 35, okay, because I know my 5 times table. And then we can count on from there. So I've got 5 7s are 35, 6 7s are 42, 7 7s are 49, okay, 8 7s are 56, and 9 7s are 63. So I can't add another 7, but I can make sure that I write down 9 7s are 63. But I've got 65 there, so what have I got left over? 2. Brilliant. So I'm going to put my little r and put remainder 2. So the answer to this one is 139 remainder 2. So 975 divided by 7 is 139 remainder 2. Okay, thanks a lot, Year 4. See you later. Bye.